everybody? We're back and we're here for that segment that you now and newly love called The Man's Review. All right. This week, we told you last week, well, the previous time that you watched this, what was up next on deck. And we're here to review that Birds of Prey. Okay. That's the right name?
He had a whole bunch of names. The Harley Quinn movie. I don't know.
There you go.
Emancipation of a Proclamation.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
That long ass title. But we're here this week to go over that for you guys and let you know if we give it a thumbs up, thumbs down, in the middle, how many trophies, and give you some spoilers at the same time. So without further ado, I'll digress and let my mans, just kind of recap how his initial feel was for the movie.
That's too easy. I went into this movie thinking, please don't Suicide Squad me again. Suicide Squad started out with a alright premise and then it jumped to something totally different, confused the hell out of me, had people that shouldn't have been in the movie, didn't make no sense. That was my first thing. I was just like, please don't Suicide Squad my ass again.
All right.
And what I enjoyed is they didn't Suicide Squad me again. We're going to go to the spoilers a little later, but the first 5-8 minutes, we'll just tell us how we like about this movie. But first off, I love the movie. I thought it was great. I thought it was entertaining and fun. My personal opinion, I think it's a great watch, a great time. It was just a great time for me. I think it's a great watch, a great time. I think it's a great watch, a great time. It was just a great time for me in the movie theater. How you feel about it?
I don't echo the same sentiments, unfortunately. I went in there with an open mind. For one, I didn't actually want to watch the movie, just off of GP. So I didn't disqualify it or.
Oh, you got disqualified. You didn't want to watch it.
I didn't, but I watched it though. You know what I mean? Because I was like, okay, maybe it can't be as, I didn't care to watch it. When the preview and everything came out, because I'm thinking Suicide Squad. I'm like, I didn't enjoy that. Why would I enjoy this?
Yeah.
So I went in there with an open mind. One guy that was in line, like we was coming in theater at the same time. He was like, oh yeah, man, she's gonna do great. I love Margot Robbie. She did great in Suicide Squad. That movie was awesome. So I'm like, you're already fucked up because that movie is not good at all. You know what I'm saying? So when I got in there, I was like, okay, movie's gonna start, and I'm watching, and about 30 minutes in, I'll say, it was more like a Harley Quinn waits for this to be over. Yeah.
You bugging.
You see how I did that? Harley Quinn waits?
Yeah.
Harley Quinn waits? Yeah. Harley can wait for this thing to be over. That's just how I felt, man. Like, it was just, it was kind of cheesy to me, just a little bit. It was.
Do you know about Harley Quinn?
I know.
She's crazy. It carried her whole movie, kind of how the Joker had. Joker had that same vibe through the whole movie. You was watching it through a crazy motherfucker. It was being narrated by a crazy motherfucker. So that's how the movie portrayed itself. And she's a fun person.
Yeah, I get the way. You enjoyed it?
I really enjoyed the movie.
Okay, well there you go. That makes the movie neutral. For me not to like it and Franz to love it and enjoy it. Like,
enjoyed the movie.
I didn't enjoy it like that.
First off, I'm gonna tell you my points I love because I wrote me some notes.
Go ahead, man. Hey, go ahead, brother.
First thing I loved about we already said it was fun and entertaining. I thought it was a real fun movie. It doesn't take itself too seriously. It was just a real fun and entertaining movie. I loved the story to how Harley Quinn.
That's true.
How Harley Quinn told the story. I thought it was great. You know what I'm saying? I like how they zeroed in on her. Really showed the essence, and I watched a lot of Batman. I read a lot of Batman comics, so I liked that. You know what I'm saying? It showed her. You know what I'm talking about? And I watched the cartoon where she was introduced back in the day. The animated series.
I know that one too.
It was her. So she finished her. I thought some of the comedy was real good in there. Some of the points. I mean, it had real good comedy off and on, and that's why I came to the point where it was a good fun movie. I can't I maybe should save this for the spoiler section for people that watched it. But there's a part of the movie with a sandwich. That's all I say, and I thought that was very entertaining. The sandwich. That's my thing.
That's probably the best part of the movie.
Nah, they had a whole bunch of parts of it.
I don't know about that. Well, you know what? What's her name, man?
Journey Smollett.
Oh my God! Now she made the movie doable for me. You know what I'm saying? Can she really sing?
She really didn't sing that good on the movie, to be all the way honest.
Now I thought she was blowing, not sexually. I thought her vocals was on fleek, bruh. You know, he don't think. I think she was singing. No, not singing, singing. She was singing that motherfucking song.
She really wasn't singing that good.
Yeah, she could have been on Empire instead of her brother. Yo, she dope. I like her. I like her voice. That's just me personally. I mean, I'm not the musical ear in the whole group. I leave that to AD. If he actually watches the movie, he can say, you know, give his spew.
She didn't have a strong voice, man. I'm gonna just let you know.
Hey, bro,
it's a nice voice. She carries tone, but it's not no strong voice.
It sounded good. It sounded good to me.
It sounded good. For sure.
What else happened? The sandwich part was entertaining. You know what I mean? Like I didn't mind that. I didn't mind when she walked in.
We're
not going there. Okay. Okay, that's it.
Should we give the initial watch or don't watch right now, and then we give the trophies at the end? Is that what we did last time? Or we can kind of get it.
We kind of did both back to back.
Right. What I do is, for everybody that watched the movie, I'm going to tell you from everybody that didn't watch the movie, before we get into spoilers, I'm just going to simply tell you, I thought it was entertaining, and I think you should go out and watch the movie.
Okay.
That I feel like it was a good movie. I got my money's worth. I had me a big old tub of popcorn. You know what I'm talking about? I was eating it up good. I was not mad at all. Now, Book can say something else. How you feel?
Well, my nachos was stale, and I don't understand that. Maybe that's what started it for me. I don't know. My nachos was stale, but I don't even understand how I got stale nachos inside of a bag. It wasn't even exposed to the air, so it didn't make sense to me. I didn't want to miss any of the movie, but I probably should have to go and complain about that. But I just ate the little stale nachos with my cheese dip, and you know I kept it going. The seats was wonderful in the theater.
Man, is the movie good enough?
I'm trying to give all the highlights.
Before we go into the spoilers, man,
the movie was better.
You gotta say it's better than Suicide Squad.
The movie, yeah, it's better than Suicide Squad. It wasn't Suicide Squad. Mm-hmm. Suicide Squad was like a 2.1, even though it was like a 2. This was about a.
We'll get the trophies at the end.
It's better than Gemini Man, for me. Now, I didn't like Gemini Man, but I won't say I completely hate the movie that the Birds of Prey, the Harley Quinn Emancipation of Harley Quinn. But I don't know, man.
I'm gonna give you a quick skill.
You can go if you want to, or you can just wait if you want to.
I'm gonna give you a quick skill.
I'm not
from going to see the movie in the theater to all the way down to waiting until it come on cable. So there's waiting for the Fire Stick, because you know Fire Stick come on before it come to cable, and all that. It's gonna be a while before it come to cable.
All right.
Where would you say you would tell them to go watch it, or you would tell them just wait for it to come on TV, or go wait till it come on the Fire Stick or DVD, go buy your DVD? Like, what would you say? Or stream it on one of the platforms?
Real talk, you could wait till it come out on Redbox.
He said
I know some people still do Redbox. Shout out to CP. But it's not one of them ones that I'm like, yo, go out and spend your money. I won't say that. For me personally, like I mean, I was cool if I did or didn't see it in the theater. I saw it just so we could review it, like I said. But I mean, I don't walk away like feeling gypped or anything. I just didn't like it.
Okay. Well, this is the spoiler time of the show. Everybody that didn't watch the movie, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you got two different opinions.
Which is going to be great.
Hey, go check it out. This is when we get into the spoilers, so you have been warned.
Okay.
Let me go back to my notes. I told you about all the stuff I already liked already.
Let's see if LaFrance can change my mind with his notes. Maybe he paints it a certain way
Okay.
that makes me feel a little bit different.
Thing that I didn't want to tell everybody.
Okay.
I thought the women looked great on the movie.
Yeah, they did.
Real
Phenomenal.
great woman power. The little short girl, Cassandra Cain,
Yeah.
she was kind of getting on my nerves.
Thank you.
To be totally honest.
Thank you.
I didn't think she was warranted to be in a movie like that. And they messed up who Cassandra Cain was. For everybody that don't know, Cassandra Cain eventually became Batgirl. The second Batgirl after the first one got paralyzed. So the Cassandra Cain, she was actually an assassin and all this stuff. I'm like, this little girl ain't Cassandra Cain. You could have called her anybody. I mean, you could have called her
Regular.
Amy or whatever. Why? I don't know why you took that. You took that character off the board for later. Didn't make no sense to me. Black Canary. I liked her. She, like how you said, she did great. I didn't like that she only showed her power one time. I thought that was a little whack.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a whole group of people. You should have been screamed at them people. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes.
I thought that was a little whack. I liked Huntress.
Yes.
Matter of fact,
Loved her.
I liked all of the characters.
I loved Huntress.
Except the little girl.
Not mad at you.
The stakes wasn't high enough for me to save that little girl. You know what I'm saying? If I was Harley Quinn, I might have just like, here go this little girl, and then cut her ass open and get me safe, and we good.
But
You know
I
what I'm
mean, you know, she was trying to be a better
Yeah,
person.
she was trying.
So I mean, you know, I guess back then when she was rolling with Mr. J, she would have been like, the hell with it, take it. You know what I mean? But she's trying to turn a new leaf, turn a new page. So I get what she was trying to, you know, trying to show growth. You know, but to your point, man, like, yeah, all the ladies. Beautiful. I got a problem. Rosie fucking Perez. Hello.
She a little old now.
I don't care. Them things were still young though.
She was getting on my nerves a little bit too every now and then. She was a little whack too.
Them things were still young. Them things were still young. I don't know if it was the baby oil, the bustier, or whatever it was, but them. Hey, Harley said you gotta take care of the girls.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, them girls was all grown up now. Yeah.
That sandwich part was good, man. Y'all know, Harley Quinn had that damn sandwich. I don't like cheese. If they would have took the cheese off of that sandwich looked like it was hitting. But I was like, I want one of them goddamn sandwiches.
She owed that nigga some coins too. She only gave him $1.
Yeah,
She owed about 70 cents.
But the way she was like, I thought all that was entertaining.
Yeah, she
I
took
thought
care
it
of the
was- I
sandwich.
thought it
She
was
really
all
took care of the
entertaining.
sandwich.
The sandwich thing, I thought the action was good. You didn't think the action was good? When she went in there and found that bat out of lockup and was going to work with them dudes, like that shit was hard. Like all the action, I thought the beginning action, I like when she jumped on that nigga legs and broke his legs.
Yeah, that was nice.
That shit was hard.
That was nice.
I like
That
that
was nice.
shit, man. I liked it personally. I ain't have a problem with her. Huntress was smooth. I like how they
liked
gave
it.
you the point where
I liked
she came from. She saw
From the
all the
mob
people
family,
dead and
yeah.
all that, and then so she didn't know how to interact with people. I like
That was
part.
funny in the mirror
You
when
know
she
what
was
I'm
like, they call me. Like, I liked her practicing. I loved her practicing, man. It looked authentic because it's like I'm new to this, so I don't have like a saying or I don't have a name because they was calling her the crossbow killer or whatever. I'm like that's terrible name. That's terrible name. So you know, for her to come out and say I'm Huntress, you know what I mean? I like that. That's a dope name.
I thought it was super dope.
What she said? Old girl was like, "Is that your bow and arrow or some shit?"
Yeah.
She's like, "It's a crossbow."
She was bad as mother. Stop calling my shit up.
Forgive me, y'all. It sounds like I like the movie. I apologize.
He was entertained. Like I said, the movie was entertaining. The Black Mass, the biggest con that I have on here
Okay.
is Black Mass was kind of weak. I
don't like him.
As a villain, like he was
Seems
ruthless, but he was soft. Like
He was super soft.
he wasn't that hard. Like literally, he put in no work. The little right hand man was the one cutting off the
Sax,
faces.
yeah.
He was the one doing
Sax.
work. I thought that was a major setback for me, as far as you know what I'm saying. The right hand man, he was putting in the work. Black Mass was ruthless. Black Mass was crazy in the comic books. So I didn't understand that part of.
I did laugh. I think real talk, I was the only one in the theater that laughed at this. Everybody else was quiet. There's only about 5 of us. I went matinee the day of it coming out. I went to the second show. It was like 11 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
So, on a Friday, everybody's at work. Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
So when they was cutting off the faces, and then they, I appreciate, because I was like, who is this dude that he's just cutting off? And then they went back and like,
that's what I'm telling you. It's how she told the story.
You know what?
It's a crazy motherfucker telling you the story.
You know
so
what?
It's out of order and it jumps around. So
I'm okay with the movie. I'm okay with the movie. Me talking it out, like after watching it and not talking to nobody for a few days about it, like I just walked away like, eh. But hearing myself and what I'm saying, I sound like Harley Quinn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm talking like a crazy person telling the story. So, but what I will say is, I found this funny, the humor. They was cutting the faces off, peeling them, and then he was like, I'm gonna let her go. The daughter, right?
Yeah,
and then he was like, is that a snot bubble?
He's all hell.
Oh, hell no, that's nasty. I changed my mind. I thought that was hilarious. But nobody else laughed in the theater. I kid you not. I was over there dying. I was like, this thing's stupid. I thought that was hilarious, man. So I'm not, it was okay. The movie was still okay.
Nah, it was good, man. The movie was good.
It was okay.
Also, let's see, what am I at? I love that finishing move they did on Black Mass, like just with the grenade. Like, it was a little more gory than what I thought it would be.
Yeah.
I still like the fight scenes. Fight scenes was hard to me, man. I like that shit.
When she had time to put on roller skates.
She crazy. She might have missed that part in the story where she was recollecting. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
That's what they said. That's what Hunter said.
Yeah.
When she had time to put on roller skates.
But she...
Yeah.
One of the things I was wondering about is they showed her whole trajectory. I never figured out when Harley Quinn learned how to fight. Like, she was dope. Like, she was kicking ass. I don't know when she learned these skills, but I mean, she got
Suicide Squad taught us some things.
I don't know.
I think of Suicide Squad taught us some things. Like,
I wish they would have put something in there with the Joker.
That'd have been nice.
At least once or twice. They kind of showed somebody from the back showing that there was a Joker. I would have liked to show at least one time the Joker, and I thought that would have been straight. Like maybe the Joker, parents of the Joker, and Joker like fuck that bitch or something like that. I thought that would have been funny too as well. But I like what they gave me, man. I'm good with it. Black Canary, she could have did more, but I'm not mad at it.
What I was mad at, I lost that. She didn't throw a punch for the longest time. It was all kicks. I didn't like that.
She punched that dude when she went and got Harley Quinn.
But how many kicks did she throw before that?
But
you would have thought she had no hands, people, ladies and gentlemen.
Nah, man,
it was
she punched the shit out of that dude.
Straight kicks, all kicks. No, it was all kicks. It was all kicks, and I'm like, dude, is you serious? Even when she got punched in the face, she kicked again, and I'm like, what? You don't get out of here, man.
Did she win though? That's all that matters. She won.
Barely.
She ain't barely win. She whooped that dude and then threw him into the trunk of the car, the van.
Barely.
Look, this is going to the rating portion. Matter of fact, we gotta get all my stuff. Yeah, I think I got pretty much
everything. On everything. Did you cover everything?
Yeah. I'm covered.
One knock that I will say before you do that is, like you were saying with Black Mass, when he decided to mask up officially, I thought, oh yeah, shit about to get real, because he was pissed the fuck off. Like, I thought he was about to flex on everybody, and I just didn't get that from him. You know what I mean? I was disappointed with that. He didn't seem like a real villain to me.
He was a villain. Like you can see him. He was a villain throughout the whole movie. When he was in the club that one time, he let that
dance.
Like, you laughing at me?
Dance.
Like, get up. He's like, man, cut her dress off. That thing was smooth, man. I like that good, man. But
he was a little bit. He wasn't even killed either.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That boy was a little, you know what I'm saying, lopsided.
Yeah,
so
he was a little live wire. He didn't know what would come from him. But don't take our word from it, man. Y'all take your own opinion. For me, personally, I'm giving the movie 4 trophies. That's what I'm giving it. 4 trophies. I thoroughly enjoyed it for strictly enjoyment factor alone. I enjoyed it, and I'm giving it 4 trophies. Yes, sir. What about you, Buck?
I initially was gonna give it 2.5.
Ah, this dude.
I really was. I told you I wasn't feeling it. But after saying shit out aloud, I will give it I'll give it 1 point more. I'll give it a 3.5.
Respectable.
I'll give it a 3.5.
Respectable.
You know what I mean? For somebody who didn't really care to see the movie in the first place, a 3 is neutral. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care to see it. I don't care if you see it, type thing. But a 3.5 means I'm on the side of you maybe going to a matinee. You know what I'm saying? So it's not. After hearing our conversation about this, yeah, go watch it. Go watch it.
Go watch it. Hopefully y'all agree with us. If you say we full of shit, put it in the comment section. If you say, yo, I like it, I like your review, put it in the comment section too, man. We here for y'all.
Last thing I will say is don't stay for any post-credit scenes, no mid-credit scenes. They're non-existent. At the very end of the movie, it's literally a second and a half of like, it's not even a complete sentence. You don't need to stick around for it. I can tell you right now. She said. She said, "Oh, since you guys stayed, I'll tell you something." And then it's, "Did you know that Batman?" And then it cuts off. You don't need, and it's not even video. It's literally the Warner Brothers logo with the clouds behind it in the backdrop, and then her saying that. That's nothing. That's nothing at all. Doesn't lead me to believe anything, because I already know another Batman is coming out. They said the dude from Twilight.
Yeah, Twilight.
Edward? Team Edward? Yeah.
Whoever the dude is.
Yeah, the vampire.
Yeah.
He's going to be the new Batman. Allegedly, supposedly.
No, he is.
Oh, he is? Okay, it's official. All right. So I'm not surprised by that. But, yeah, don't stay. After the movie, just go.
You heard. We're going to see y'all next time until we review the next thing. It's been the man's review.
Holla at us.